Now, in Gabon, the magistrate was to examine the opposition's request for an expert report to judge President Ali Bongo's ability to govern after a stroke has been suspended from office. Judge Paulette Akali decided on the 26th of July to hear an opposition's request that President Ali Bongo submit to a medical examination to determine if he can still perform his duties 10 months after having suffered from a stroke. Bridget.
Indeed, since last March, when he returned to Libreville after 5 months of recovery in Morocco, Ali Bongo has not been seen in public. This silence has prompted 10 prominent figures from the opposition, the trade union movement, and the civil society to demand this medical exam on the president's state of health. They're asking that the vacuum of power be declared.
Frank is a member of the Akali collective, and he joins us from Libreville this morning. Frank, a warm welcome to you. Thank you for joining us. Your collective appeal to act the suspension. Your collective appeal to act the suspension of the judge of Libreville is a slap in the face for Gabonese justice. Could you tell us some more about this?
Yes, it's a snub for Gabonese justice, but it's above all a snub for the Gabonese government. It shows to the whole world what the Gabonese government thinks of both the independence of the judiciary and the principles governing the proper administration of justice, in particular in the principle of the independence of the judge. As everyone knows, the judge is the one who has the authority of the law in the performance of his or her duties. Justice Akali ruled that under the law, she could handle the case. She dismissed Ali Bongo's lawyer's claims. And of course, you note that today she was suspended. In any event, Justice Akali's suspension does not mean that the hearing will be suspended.
Monsieur Ondimba, vous dites que vous
serez... You say that you'll be present at the hearing on the 26th of August. Are you sure that this hearing will take place after the suspension of the judge? Look, we still believe in justice. We have said it from the beginning. To dare is to follow your heart rather than your reason. To dare is to follow the intuition rather than a conviction. So our intuition is that at some point we can always find a judge who is able to put himself or herself above the partisan and political contingencies, to escape the shackles of political pressure, to try to rule according to the law. No one had believed that Justice Akali could do that. Now we dare to have hope that there will be another judge to serve the law. In any case, Justice Akali did not make this decision as herself. She made it as the president of the Court of Appeal. And besides, it's a collective decision made by 3 judges, including Justice Akali. From the moment on, we dare to have hope that the law will triumph at some point.
So, Frank, your demand is an assessment of President Ali Bongo's physical and cognitive abilities. Aren't his speech to the nation and his presence at the Independence Day parade on the 17th of August enough answers to your demands?
The images we saw reinforced our doubt. They reinforced our conviction. And as you know, the speech was not a live speech. We shouldn't pretend that it was a live speech. What we saw, the speech was a subject of a lot of post-production work. You, like me, know very well that with post-production, you can make anyone say what you want. From that moment on, we ask for a doctor. It's provided for by the law. It's the physical capacity of Mr. Ali Bongo. The judge must rule about the physical capacity of the citizens. So we are simply asking that we shed light on Mr. Ali Bongo's physical and cognitive abilities, especially since the office of the President of the Republic is the only one in Gabon for which a medical certificate is required at the time of application. Mr. Ali Bongo has suffered a stroke, a serious stroke, and having been on a long-term sick leave, it seems to me that he should go under a medical examination so that we know whether or not he is still capable. It's as simple as that.
Monsieur Ali Bongo ayant fait l'objet d'un arrêt de longue durée, un arrêt maladie longue durée.
personne en capacité. C'est aussi simple que ça.
Frank, this is where we will have to leave it. I'd like to thank you for your insight and for joining us on the show this morning. Thank you very much. Frank Jimbi, a member of the Appel al-Agir collective, demanding an assessment of President Ali Bongo's physical and cognitive abilities. Frank was speaking to us there from Libreville, Gabon's capital. If you're just joining us,